Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Racha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Psalms, the 66th chapter. To the chief musician, a song or psalm. Make a joyful noise unto God, all ye lands. Sing forth the honor of his name. Make his praise glorious. Say unto God, how terrible art thou in thy works, right? Terrible meaning to be feared, right? Your works are so mighty, they are to be feared. Through the greatness of thy power shall thine enemies submit themselves unto thee. You see, out of the fear, out of the greatness of the Lord's power, they're going to submit. They're going to come bow down under him. For what? For fear. All the earth shall worship thee and shall sing unto thee. They shall sing to thy name, Selah. Come, because that's going to be when the Lord has, instilled righteousness throughout the whole earth. Okay, and everybody, first starting with Israel, but the whole entire world is going to be under the rule, okay, of Yahweh Ba'asham Yahweh Shai. Come and see the works of God. He is terrible in his doing toward the children of men. Okay, and then this is referring here to, let's read that in the NLT real quick and then get into it, right? Come and see what our God has done, what awesome miracles he performs for his people. Okay, the children of men are the sons of men here. It's generalized, right? As it says, mankind. And the terrible are his mighty acts. Okay, and you're going to see why, because this is an example in verse 6. So that's how you know this isn't exclusive here to the heathens, because it says he turned the sea into dry land. They, who's the they? Israel, right? And this is a part of the terrible works or the mighty acts. They went through the flood on foot. There did we rejoice in him. And this is talking about during the time of Moses, when the Lord parted the Red Sea. He ruleth by his power forever. His eyes behold the nations. Let not the rebellious exalt themselves, Selah. Because what's going to happen? He's going to put them down quick. Oh, bless our God, ye people, and make the voice of his praise to be heard, which holdeth our soul in life, and suffereth not our feet to be moved. So he preserves us. Okay, he keeps us stable in life and suffers our feet not to be moved, right? If your feet are not moved, you're stable, right? Our lives are in his hands or in his control, and he keeps our feet from stumbling. For thou, O God, hast proved us. Thou hast tried us as silver is tried. Is that not also in Ecclesiasticus, or Slakia, not Ecclesiasticus, Wisdom of Solomon 3? The Lord proving acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. That's Ecclesiasticus 2, but I'm looking for Wisdom of Solomon 3. Yeah. As gold in the furnace hath he tried them and received them as a burnt offering. You see that? So going back to Psalm 66, it says what? Thou hast proved us and tried us as silver is tried, to make us pure. Thou broughtest us into the net. Thou laidest affliction upon our loins, right? For a period of time, the Lord put that upon us. He gave us up to the trap of our enemies, and we suffered affliction. Thou hast caused men to ride over our heads when we went through fire and through water, but thou broughtest us out into a wealthy place. Seeing the fire and water represent affliction, okay, but we had men ride over our heads, having dominion over us for a period of time. Okay. Yeah, it says here, you let people ride over our heads, you put a leader over us, or you made people ride over our heads, right, which is having those over us. We went through fire and flood, but you brought us to a place of great abundance. See? So we went through, right, which represents once again that affliction, but also you going into what we read up above about the Lord making that dry land for us to go through, and brought us out into a wealthy place, going back into the history of Israel as the Lord delivered us into the promised land. And now in this time, what is that going to be? If you look at it spiritually in 2nd Ezra 7, it mentions the narrow way, right, onto really the kingdom, where on one side it was a deep water and the other was fire. But where is where is it going to take us to? That wealthy place. where there's stored treasures and riches, which is likened unto the kingdom. Verse 13, I will go into thy house with burnt offerings. I will pay thee my vows, right? So I'm going to fulfill the things that I vowed unto you, which my lips have uttered, and my mouth has spoken when I was in trouble. See, so when I was in trouble and I called out to you, the things that I vowed unto you, I'm gonna see that through. Okay, I will offer unto thee burnt offerings of fatlings with incense of rams. I will offer bullocks with goats, Selah. Now, what we're offering isn't, actual animals, but we're offering the sacrifices of righteousness. Okay, the deeds are ourselves really, and the things that we do to serve the Lord is likened unto an offering to him. Come and hear, all ye that fear God, and I will declare what he hath done for my soul. I cried unto him with my mouth, and he was extolled with my tongue, right? That means I praised him, I glorified him. If I regard iniquity in my heart, the Lord will not hear me. See? And if you regard iniquity in your heart, you accept wickedness into your mind, to lay hold on it, the Lord is not going to hear you, right? He's going to separate himself from you. But verily, God hath heard me. He hath attended to the voice of my prayer. Blessed be God, which hath not turned away my prayer, nor his mercy from me. And that brings us to the end of the book of Psalms, the 66th chapter. Lord willing, that was edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahushai, Bahasham Recha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.